Okay, now you can start.
The No Hassle Triangles Gage is what this is. And with our block of the month, we've done a lot of half square triangles. And this tells you on the gauge itself how big, if you want a 4.5 inch block, how big to cut your fabric. And then what you'll do is on the wrong side of your triangle is put the arrow edge right on the edge of the fabric, and that should make the other edge fit into the V of the green part. I'm going to turn that around so you guys can see. Okay.
And
then there's little slots, and you'll insert your friction pin into those little slots or your disappearing marker and mark those. Then you'll sew on each side of that marked line, cut it on the marked line. So I thought this was really neat that it gave us the dimensions on how big you need to cut your square. By your triangle arrow up there, and then the green part should be there. You're going to mark in the middle. And you have your line. Put two together and you'll sew 1/4 inch on each side of that line and then cut. So I thought this was a really cool tool, as much as we've been doing half square triangles. Now, I had a little project that I will do real quick. And then I want to show you the free motion. I've shown the free motion a lot lately. It's probably my favorite foot, recent favorite foot. And there's a tutorial on the internet, and I'll give you guys the link to that for this little project. But I've taken a 1 3x8 piece of fabric and folded it in half.
It's behind me.
Okay, so I've just folded it in half. I have 2 3x5 pieces, and I have taken and cut the corners at an angle. I have a 3x3 piece that I folded in half, and then in half and made a belt loop. You know how to do that, you guys. Fold it in half and then bring this side into the middle and then fold it both in half again. And I've just sewn down both sides. Now I have it is at Fabric Fun Everything Quilts .blogspot.com. I have a little key ring that I'm just going to insert into my loop, and I'm going to sew that down just to hold the hoop. Hold the key ring loop, I guess I should say, not hoop.
I think I got it.
Fabric Fun Everything Quilts .blogspot.com.
And then what do we look for?
Card holder keychain tutorial. And these go together so quick, and it takes very little fabric. Okay, this part goes on the opposite end of the fold. So the fold is here, and the loop goes down here. I sew that in. Back stitch it just to hold it pretty good. Now at this point you could put a monogrammed piece of fabric, like a patch, on this part. It will go face up. You're going to just do a layered sandwich. Layer the 1 3x5 piece, and then that in the middle, and a 3x5 piece on top. I can't speak. And now we're going to sew all the way around at 1/4 inch. I would probably pin this just so that it doesn't slip and slide on you. There. Make sure my edges are lined up on this side. Alright, now you're going to pull on the opposite side. My monogrammed piece would be here, so on the back side you're going to turn everything through there like that.
Can you put the thing down on your machine?
We'll need to stuff something in there. I need my purple thing.
Stand by. I was trying not to shake. That was cool, right on through.
There's a side that has nothing, and then there's the side that has your pocket that you need to turn. You have to find that. Okay. So now that you have that, you'll stitch across the bottom. And then back stitch it just so it holds it really well. And I would zigzag this end or serge it, and then I must have done this wrong because my keychain's on the wrong side. Everything will turn in there, and your keychain will be on the outside.
It's definitely good to
Right.
tip it
Ta-da!
Like this. Not like that.
That's okay.
And then you'll put a snap here, and then it holds your card to hold your driver's license or a credit card.
You could put Velcro too.
Embroider it before you ever cut the fabric, right?
Yes.
If you don't
and
want
then
to put
cut
a patch.
it. Yeah. Yes.
That's cute.
It's a really neat, yes. But I don't know that I'd use Velcro, because depends on what I'm putting in there, I guess.
Yeah.
Because your keys are here, and this is going to flap open, so
Yeah, that's
a
true.
snap would be better. I turned this, there's a right way and a wrong way to turn that, and I turned it wrong. And then she shows you that on there.
Does she recommend snap or Velcro?
She recommends Velcro.
Okay.
I would be a little worried. Alright. Let me set up for this.